In January 17th of 2009, I needed a haircut, so off I went. Saw a little horse along the pasture on my way, looking at some rich people's ranches as they live and die, and oh, what do you know? Beginners. And a nice truck in front of the restaurant. They have good salad here, by the way. That's in Paso Robles, California. There's Wabs, the mighty DL650, looking studly. Earlier this year, a Patriot Guard ride, we buried a soldier who was killed in a nonsensical fight over nothing at all. Took his life, and here was a patriotic gesture of a local man. Hey, another cemetery, what do you know? The mighty DL650, the San Marcos. A lot of history in this local area. Most people don't know where to find it because they're too busy going up and down 101 highway. Old barns, and Andrew loved old barns. Miss you, Andrew. The Adelaide School, been there for about 100 years. It's under reconstruction now. Big time reconstruction, doesn't look nearly the same. What do you think about that good looking bike, huh? Not bad for an FJR wannabe. On the road out towards Chimney Rock, Paso Robles, California. You gotta love it. It's a good ride. Scenic roads, a lot of old oak trees, open pastures, cows, goats, critters. We see lots of things along the way, including big bulls. I'm pretty sure at that one head, Busted Nuts minded his thoughts. This is going up Cypress Mountain Road. It takes you from Paso Robles, California, all the way over to the coast. Yep, and no time for a self-portrait. What an ugly looking dude that is, huh? Campgrounds along the way of Cypress Mountain. I actually thought maybe that'd be a good spot for an FJR forum meeting, but then I realized that too many of you street pussies wouldn't be able to handle the dirt roads, so I thought, well, that won't really work at all. But nevertheless, once you get to the top of the divide, you take a look from the inland over to the ocean, and there it is. Sure looks kind of nice when you see nothing but that, and all of a sudden you realize the mortality of life. This is back on the pavement now. This is heading towards Cambria. Anybody of you guys could do that, no problem at all, huh? Okay, I'll quit picking on you street pussies, sorry. And here we go, down the paved road into the backside of Cambria. Nice barns once again, Andrew, miss you, buddy. Cougar alert, cougar alert. Yep, that's what it is. And now we're off to the ocean. My God, we're only at 235 and I got 420 total. Into Cayucos on 101 heading southbound, the old Brodori Garage. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's not much of a garage anymore. Looks like it's a wine fest, huh? Cayucos Pier. Gotta love a doggy. Gotta love a good looking doggy. Woof woof. Wagmore Bar Class. Okay, you guys, that's for you. But get over it. If you ever have a chance in Cayucos, take a stop at the Sea Shanty. Good food, home brewed. And now we're heading back over the hill, over the reservoir, and we're on our way back to the hacienda. Of course, you know, when you're on the Wabs, it doesn't matter if it's a narrow winding road or if it even turns to dirt. Oh, look at that. How'd that happen? This is Santa Rita Old Creek Road on the way back to the house. Yeah, watch that downhill speed, might get away from you. This guy was being towed back. So much for KLR reliability. Nice scenes. And of course, my favorite thing, my buddy. Follows me everywhere. Next thing you know, it's January, February, March 23rd, and we're off another ride. The rich people live different than we do. We're heading up to Paso Robles and up to Lake Nacimiento, California. There's our turn. Got to make a right. The lake is a favorite spot, and here's a cute little bully just getting into his lifestyle. And oh, how did this happen? We're completely out of sequence here because now we're at Mission San Miguel. And it's a kind of a cold, rainy day, and boy, I tell you what, it sure was a fun ride. The little DL650 with the TKC knobbies was rocking, I tell you. You gotta love it. Here we are in San Miguel. San Miguel's kind of a poor town, but it's a proud town. Prina Chow's. Nice barn picture. Camp Roberts, we call it Camp Bobby around this area. And on we go, up the hill we go. Where we're going, I have no idea. Actually, this is going up towards Interlake Road, so right now we're heading northbound. That's looking up at the hills up above King City. Snow, surprisingly enough. You gotta love small post offices and big American flags. At least I do. There you go. There's your sign. Here we are heading back closer to the house, and that's an old red barn by Hesperia Community Hall. San Antonio Lake is just on the other side. Essentially what we've done is we've circled San Antonio Lake, and now we're heading up towards the back side of it. You know you're in the rural area when people still have signs to tell you where they live and to tell you that, hey, you're not allowed here. A lot of old people live here. Well, they used to. They're dead now. That's actually the lake, and boy, is it way down on water. We're in a serious drought condition here. Back at the cemetery, we can see the various folks that kind of made it. Some that didn't do so well, some others that did fairly well for their point in time. I mean, but as we come up to this here, I think we're going to find that, you know, some folks died like real young, like even like 2 years old. Now this guy I wish I could have met. What do you think? Think he was a scooter enthusiast? I do. Look at that handmade tank. You gotta love it. This poor guy, 2 years old. So I made it. This is an area most people never see because they don't get off of the beaten track. If you got a little deal 650, or if you know where to go, you can. The B-Rock store, great place. Keith is a great guy. Spend some money with him. This is overlooking Nacimiento Lake as we're heading eastbound on Interlake Road. The lake too is way down, as you can see, and they're doing construction work around the exit of it over the spillway. The water got so low they weren't getting enough water, so they had to go ahead and make a lower tunnel for the water to escape. Some good roads around here, huh? Not bad. Not the best. I'm saving those for later. Yep, the rich people, they live good. So here you are, past Robles, Templeton, State Highway 46, to give you a clue where you are. Big area for tourist industries and buses. Got to be on the lookout. Found this little dirt road on the way home serendipitously. Never knew it was there, and I've been in this county for over 25 years now. Pretty cool little place. The dirt road takes you back. It's March 23rd. This is Tim's old chair. I sure miss you, buddy. And this is the big Harley D dog. He's a friendly little guy, and here's a big picture of Wabs up on the driveway. I just had the bike and just got out of the shop, so you know that's why I have all these pictures of it at this point in time. And Harley says, if you mess with that bike, I'll tear you a new one, buddy. Yes, that's true. I lived in a 3-mile long dirt road. It gets really snotty in the wintertime, as you can kind of tell. It's bad enough that the 4-wheel drive truck was almost getting stuck in this kind of stuff. It sounds ridiculous, but it's clay over hard pack, and that's the way it is.